You're not paid hourly. You're not paid on a salary. I know that you know this already. I understand that most of you have, understand that concept, but I think it bears repeating. Okay, because sometimes there are people that are going to gripe, and there are people that are going to go out there and they're going to say, "Well, I did this for 40 hours, and I haven't gotten any money for it." Yeah, tough. Welcome to running your own business. Welcome to being an entrepreneur. You talk to any entrepreneur, especially the ones that have become wildly successful, and you will hear from them that many of them will say that let's say that, again, the restaurant analogy, that when they started their first restaurant, they didn't turn a profit for months, even years, and they didn't even pay themselves a salary or a wage. And they took on the jobs and the hours of two people within their company. They were the bus boy, the bus girl, they were the front desk, they were collecting payment. Oh, and by the way, in between shifts, they were also cooking, preparing food for other people. If you listen to Alex Hermosi, he talks about how when he started his gym, he was sleeping in the gym. He would shower at the Y. He would come back to the gym and he would work. Right? These are the things that this is what boggles my mind about people when they get started in this business and they have that employee mindset. It's very, very different. They think that just because I've put X number of hours in this, I'm entitled to X number of dollars back, and it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, but the beauty is that even though it's not, you're not entitled to X number of dollars for X number of hours, this actually multiplies, and what happens is that you get more back based on the hours that you put in. Right? It compounds. It's like compounding interest. So yeah, maybe you didn't get on the short term what would equate to what you felt like you deserved for the hourly or the salary, but then based on your compounded efforts, sometimes you're paid 3, 4, 5, 10 times more than you would have based on that hourly salary or hourly wage. All right, so you have to acknowledge that. There are no benefits. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no insurance, right? I get that. It's frustrating for some people, but once you do become successful at this business, you can actually buy your own insurance, buy your own coverage, get the best coverage that you possibly can for you and your family, but you have to build it that way. You run your own schedule. This is a blessing and this is a curse. Running your own schedule is a blessing and it's a curse. Why? Because sometimes you have too much time on your hands. And so when you don't have a schedule and you don't have a defined list of activities that you need to complete during the day, what tends to happen is you let your imagination run wild, you let your time run wild, and you go down that rabbit hole of TikTok, and you don't get the things done that you need to get done.